Hey everyone, if you love real life stories like this, hit that subscribe button right now to join my channel. My folks insisted I fork over $275,000 for my sister's big day until they learned I owned the place. Dad pushed a scribbled budget sheet right across the dinner table. We figured your portion for Bethy's wedding. $275,000. You earn plenty, so it's only right. I just gawked at the figure, totally at a loss for words. Mom chimed in, unless you'd rather shame us all by acting stingy. They had zero clue they were lounging in my home. I'm Emma, 28, a senior financial analyst at a mid-tier investment company. Solid paycheck, simple life, killer at managing cash. As a kid, I was the overlooked girl, the sensible type who hit the books, stashed every penny, and steered clear of chaos. My little sis Bethany, total spotlight stealer, pageant champ, Instagram star scoring sponsorships, engaged to Derek, a top real estate guy with dazzling smiles and that fake glow. I was cool with it. No envy here. I was just wired differently. Post-college, I kept things lean. Shared apartments, no auto loans, homemade meals. I invested wisely. 5 years back, my parents teetered on foreclosure. The bank was set to seize it in 3 months. I swooped in on the down low, bought the house with my savings, got a mortgage solely in my name, cleared their debts. Never breathed a word. Let them believe the bank cut some special arrangement. They never probed. I hated the fuss. I skipped the thanks. All I craved was their security. I'm not showy. I don't flaunt tax forms online, but I held something secret. Assets, self-reliance, and every official paper stamped with my name. When Bethany got engaged 6 months ago, I was truly thrilled for her. Figured I'd chip in modestly. Maybe handle flowers, maybe foot the rehearsal dinner bill. Never dreamed they'd see me as their endless cash machine. Drop your location in the comments. I read them all. 3 months pre-wedding. My parents summoned a family money huddle. I figured it was retirement talk, or aid with some bills. I arrived home from the office to find them all planted in the living room. Parents, Bethany, Derek. Dad clutched a binder. Mom wore a fierce scowl. Emma, time to discuss Bethy's wedding costs. I took a seat. All right, what can I pitch in for? Mom didn't flinch. We've tallied it up. Venue, food, photos, Bloom's honeymoon. Total, $550,000. My eyes popped wide. Whoa, that's huge. Bethany folded her arms. It's my fairy tale event. Once in a lifetime. Dad turned a binder page. Your mom and I are pitching $200,000. Derek's folks handle $75,000. You cover the leftover $275,000. I let out a shaky chuckle. You're kidding. Mom's tone iced over. Dead serious. You pull 6 figures. No kids, no spouse. What's your money going to? Dad, that's nearly 3 full years of my take-home pay. He shut me down. Family looks out for family, Emma. Or are you too self-centered to get it? Bethany heaved a theatrical sigh. Knew she'd pull this. Told you she wouldn't step up. I didn't say no to helping. I said $275,000 is insane. Derek smirked. Guess someone's no good with finances. Mom rose. Refused to pay. Skipped the wedding. We won't tolerate a tightwad shaming us to guests. My throat clenched. Hard to even breathe. I need time to mull this. Dad's words froze solid. 1 week, or you're done with this family. I rose and headed to my room. My room in my house. Climbing the stairs, I caught Bethany murmuring to Derek, she's such a selfish jerk. Bet she blows it all on delivery food and tacky outfits. Sleep evaded me that night. Days later, I got home around 7. Roasted chicken scents filled the air. My belly rumbled. Into the dining room, table for 4. Parents, Bethany. Derek, no spot for me. Mom glanced over. Oh, figured you wouldn't join. Clearly, family life's not your thing. I froze in place. Snagged cold pasta from the fridge. Ate solo in my room. I cover this house's mortgage. I handle the taxes, insurance, and I'm dining alone. Next week, Bethany hosted a fancy engagement bash at a country club. Parents bankrolled it naturally. Nearly skipped it, but hoped I could patch things up. Wore a plain dress. Brought a present. Forced a smile. At toasts, Derek rose with bubbly. Thanks to all who've backed us, especially my soon-to-be in-laws for their big generosity. He halted, stared straight at me. Unlike certain folks. Guests whispered, necks craned. Bethany snickered. Some folks just missed the point of family. My cheeks flamed. I dropped my glass and bolted. 0 texts. 0 calls. Next 2 weeks, the badgering ramped up. Mom stuck notes on my door. A true daughter sacrifices for her sis. Dad pinned me in the kitchen one morning. Grandma would disown you. Bethany fired off a rambling 2 a.m. text. Can't believe you'd wreck my dream day for cash. Always admired you. This your thanks. Sleep? Barely. Anxiety gnawed. Heart shattered. Self-doubt swirling. Selfish? Mistaken? One night, sorting files, eyeing savings, hunting ways to aid without wrecking my tomorrow. Out came the deed, mortgage docs, tax forms, all mine. Gazed at my room. The home they weaponized for guilt. The home they threatened to boot me from. Then it hit. I owe them zilch, but they owe me it all. I gathered papers, original sale contract, payment proofs, county files. Never spilled to a soul I'd snagged the house. Not parents, not Bethany, not distant kin. 5 years prior, as they neared total loss, I intervened. Bought via LLC. Let them stay rent-free. Said the bank forgave it. They bought it. Never dug deeper. Unbeknownst, every demand at that table, every heat blast, every hallway guilt trip happened in my domain. I booked a sit-down with my real estate lawyer, Lauren. She scanned the stack. Sole owner here. Give M 30 days to clear out. You're golden legally. Don't want to be mean. Just want to end this. Lauren peered over her specs. Truth's often the gentlest gift. Deep breath. Rage. Gone. Done. Absolutely. Next day, coffee with bestie Jasmine, college roomie. Spilled it all. Her mouth hit the floor. Hold up. You own it and they haven't a clue. Nodded. Emma. 5 years rent-free and they trash you. Tears welled. Thought quiet help would earn respect, but they ignore me. Jasmine clasped my hand. Time they notice. Home. It boiled over. Bethany revamped the living room for wedding stuff. Shifted my books, plants, belongings. No permission. This is basically mom and dad's spot anyway. You're just crashing short-term, yeah. No reply from me. That night, eavesdropped parents in kitchen. Dad's murmur, no pay. Cut her from the will. Let that sink in. Mom cackled. She'll beg back. Always does. Deadline hit. 1 week post-demand. Dad called family summit. All in living room, same spots. Well, he barked. Cash ready or what? I sat steady. Set purse down. No. Bethany blew up. Knew it. Selfishest ever. Mom jumped up. Grab your stuff. You're gone. I drew a folder from my bag. Actually, I said soft, we gotta chat. Place folder on coffee table. Before you toss me, one thing to learn. Dad scowled. What now? Opened it, slid deed over. I own this house. Dead quiet. Mom blinked. What nonsense. 5 years ago, 3 months from losing it, I bought the place. My savings, my mortgage, cleared your debts. Kept quiet so you'd skip the shame. Dad snatched deed. Face drained white. Bethany yanked it. No way. Way. Verify county records. Mortgage papers. My name, my score, my dough. Mom flailed. But we cover bills. You've done utilities. I've handled mortgage, taxes, insurance, 5 years. Dad trembled. Why hide it? Hoped for thanks. Hoped you'd value me. But last month? Selfish labels, meal snubs, public shame, 250,000 demand. Bethany flushed crimson. So, expect bows. Calm as ever. No. Expect you gone. Mom's voice broke. You can't evict us. Can and will. 30 days, new digs. Dad pleaded, rising. Emma, family. Family skips ATM duty. Skips humiliation. Your lesson this week. Bethany teared up. You'll trash my wedding. Not trashing. Not funding. You'll manage. You do. Stood. Grab folder. Formal notice email tomorrow. Rental hunt help? Say so. Upstairs to my room. House hushed. Next 2 weeks. Crash with Jasmine as they boxed up. Dad rang twice. Ignored. Bethany's lengthy sorry text. Excuses, finger pointing. Deleted. Mom's voicemail, you've shattered us. No tears. Moving day, I stepped in. Empty. Bits of furniture ditched. That's all. Wanted silent rooms. Living room of the $275,000 demand. Kitchen of my dinner exile. All mine now. Utterly, totally, irrefutably. Jasmine sis shared. Wedding shrunk big time. Backyard do, maybe 50 folks. No triumph rush. Just freedom. Years of invisibility for peace. Nah. Peace is owning your value and ditching doubters. Therapy kicked off next month. Redid house my dream way. Gentle blues. Planned jungle. Window reading spot. Adopted a golden retriever. Charlie. Crafted a Life Sans backup roll or emergency wallet. Finally got it. Their nod? Unneeded. Mine's enough. If loved ones ever undervalued you hardest, smash subscribe and spill your tale below. Watching from where? Comment it. I read every one. Protecting peace ain't selfish. Boundaries ain't wrong. If no one said it today, hear me, it is. Subscribe for more raw tales of betrayal, boundaries, and inner power. Your story counts.